which storage device to purchase right now. So I'm planning to purchase.
Mama is live.
Okay, finally showing off his a fair face right now.
ನನ್ನ ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಸಂತೂರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಡರ್ಮಕು.
Bandara
This
bandara.
video is not sponsored by Dermaco, guys.
Not
But anyway,
sponsored. Not
Dermaco,
sponsored.
please collab.
Dharmako, please collab.
Dermaco, please collab. Amazing. Juicy
ಒಂದು
tender.
ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ರೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ 50% ಆಫ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಡರ್ಮಕು.
Okay.
ಸೊ ವಿ ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ವೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ BFF. ಡರ್ಮಕೋಸ್ buy one get one free.
That's a really nice thing to know. But anyway, let's have some chicken pani puri. Have some chicken pani puri, guys.
Okay. Samsung T7 Shield. Is it good?
ROG. ROG will cost.
How much is that?
Enclosure
Yeah.
itself costs 6,000, and the internal SSD will cost somewhere around 10,000. So it's going to be 16,000. And the speed is going to be the same. If you buy the enclosure, which is, just for 1,000 or something like that, the speed is going to be not that great. You'll not actually feel like you're using an SSD. So this is one of the research that I have been able to
Ashwin,
understand.
up to 1050 MB, that's it. If you're buying a external like the NVMe SSD, it will be like 7,000.
No. NVMe SSD will work only if there is a good enclosure like ROG, or there's one more brand, I forgot the name. It's I think it's
What?
wait.
What was the brand?
Hey, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Or else, it wouldn't have costed so much. Why do you think ROG is costing 6,000? And there's one more.
Because it has a brand ROG.
No. It all there's a speed, changes as if you use
Hello.
NVMe enclosure. Uh, Thunderbolt, I guess, or something. Trimester or something. Trimester. Oops. Not sure exactly what's the brand name, but I did check.
Hey Vivek, corn, bro, sweet corn. Today's special
Corn. I heard pawn.
corn.
Today's special.
Papers.
Sunday special, huh?
Sounds the best. The best.
Okay. So,
for 10K.
Ashwin, you know one thing. Actually, now we are live.
Oh, is it?
There
Hey
was some
guys,
problem.
welcome back to the channel. I am DJ City Rush. On my left hand side, you're able to see Prajwal. On the top,
No, no, no. It's
Vinay.
actually
And
different what we are streaming. You're above us.
the layout is different for each
Yeah,
other. Yeah. But
layout
anyway,
is
we'll
different.
not discuss about the layout, but instead we'll discuss about chicken pani puri.
Discuss.
I'm still having it since 1 hour. Let me take a huge bite of this, and please allow me 2 minutes. And I really appreciate your patience to have this. Mmm, mmm, chicken.
Chicken
Mmm.
babak, chicken kebab. What's that actually? What are you having? What are you having? Is my voice smooth actually? Is the mic good? Rate the mic out of
Shouldn't have actually spent a lot, bro. Shouldn't have.
what? No, this is an heavy duty man. It is USB Type C, future proof. USB Type C. Not even kidding. It's future proof.
Okay. NVMe enclosure. And I'm going to go ahead and set
Hey,
it.
I got Gemini Pro for free.
Oh, student version, huh?
Yeah,
That even I can also get. That's not an issue. So what are you up to with Gemini? What have what are the, perks of getting that pro version? What did you,
that
what did you explore till
you can. I think you can generate videos. I don't know. It's a Vioa. I don't know what they're calling it.
is there anything called banana in Gemini?
Oh, Thunderbolt. No, it
Banana
is
or
not.
something I have heard of. That banana thing. There is something called banana.
I think Thunderbolt.
Raspalet.
No,
Thunderbolt
bro.
Raspalet.
There is this banana thing called banana or something. Just uh,
Okay.
just check that. Hold that thought. Banana AI. Google Gemini. Yes. Nano banana. Just search for nano banana. Search for nano banana.
Banana.
You'll get that generative AI thing from Google. This guy is showing off his premium. That it's premium. He's showing off.
What premium?
Are connected to 5G,
This
but
guy has
for
YouTube
some reason,
Premium. You don't know,
Um,
so you can you cannot watch ads now. So this comes with your Wi-Fi connection, right? That's cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Vayo. Videos with Vayo. Yeah, I can make a video.
Just look for nano banana.
Create, create image. Yeah, there's a emoji of banana.
You can just share your screen and show the.
Yeah, my phone. Uh, I,
Okay.
uh,
So what are you up to now? What are you generating?
I'm not generating anything. Create a vintage postcard. Create an image of my dream.
Don't do SIP. What are you watching all these days, man? Aswin PM.
Just a moment. I'm actually trying to.
Trying to what?
Yesterday. Oh yeah, this guy.
When you share your screen, right, the audio is not audible. How to turn on that?
You should be knowing it. Aren't you aware of that?
No,
Oh.
I aren't aware of that. Aren't you? Aren't you aware of that? No, I'm not. Not aware of that. So whatever you're playing, that audio is not audible to me. That's for sure.
Think,
You'll have to, when you share your screen, there is something that you have to turn on, I think.
I will ensure that. Don't worry. So my screen anyway stops
See, bro.
presenting, and now
See that?
I'll share entire screen.
Mama, rather
Panda
than
and the lion
rather
having
than you
breakfast.
just showing this in video, you just share your screen. Join through your laptop instead. That
Yeah,
would be
work.
better.
ನನಗೇನು ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನನಗೆ
ಐ
ನಾಳೆ
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ. But since you are on stream, right, it would be,
You can put more
it
effort.
would be documented whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
My friend Harish is also coming behind, right?
No,
Harish.
since you're
ಸರ್ ಬನ್ನಿ
you are sharing your screen, only you are visible.
Oh, wait. Then I will stop. My friend Harish will always complain that he was not on the video. For
No,
some
even
reason,
now
it is
you are
not.
not visible actually. Wait.
Oh, it is Harish. Harish. Hey, Harish. Now you are available. Let me it later. Are you able to see Harish? Guys, Harish is
No.
here.
No, actually, no, we are not able to see Harish. If you can
Okay.
tilt yourself like this.
No.
No, actually, only the camera is moving. The background is still somewhere you are in the middle of this one itself, so only you are visible.
Okay. Anyway, now I'll share my screen. I was
Yeah, you
talking
can
about
share
the
your screen
setting.
again. You can show whatever you are trying
कोई
to
पेड
show.
प्रमोशन नहीं है, प्रोडक्ट अच्छे हैं इसीलिए रिकमेंड किया है।
Okay,
नाउ
now
कमिंग
your
ऑन,
audio
इसी
is
में
also
स्लाइटली
audible.
प्रीमियम मिलेगा, लेकिन केवल 2 टेराबाइट की एनवीएमई एसएसडी सपोर्ट करता है, विच इज प्रीटी डिसेंट। 2600 रुपए में करंटली अवेलेबल है, लेकिन 3400 से ज्यादा लोगों ने इसको बहुत अच्छी रेटिंग दी है। तो
जुगाड़
ओवरऑल प्रोडक्ट अच्छा काम करता है, मतलब लोगों की कंप्लेंट्स
इसको हम
थोड़ा
बोलते
कम
हैं
है,
जुगाड़.
ज्यादा रिलायबल प्रोडक्ट है। इसकी बेस्ट ऑफर लिंक वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। नाउ कमिंग ऑन, अभी भी अगर डाउट है, कभी कभार यूज करते हो, तो पी बॉक्स का एनबीएमई एनक्लोजर कंसीडर कर सकते हो विद फैन। 1000 के बजट में अच्छी चॉइस है। अदरवाइज यू ग्रीन का
It's
ये
not
वाला
only I'm talking about, but anyway.
You are doing that shit now. You are buying an internal one and you are using this enclosure.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
That's
Ashwin,
the
it's better.
good initiative. Budget friendly.
Let me tell
Budget wise
you.
it is good, but I don't know if you can maintain that properly without making it fall down or something. If you get it, if you get that enclosure to fall down, you will be in a bigger trouble. If not,
Oh, bro, see the video which is generated. Oh,
Yeah, I want that, bro. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you're sharing that to me.
Yeah, even for me. You should have used Moorjana account, right? So that
Oh, Laura, tika kotpudi.
bro, you're on live stream. Hey, you know what?
Hey,
Yesterday,
I don't think so. It works like that because I need to give my ID cards and the institution ID.
okay, never mind. You
So
can
you share your details to us.
share, always share your Gmail to
I think
us.
it's in Prajwal Kapali at
You
gmail.com.
have logged out everything from my from my system, mobile phone, and everything. But still, I can see your location, by the way, and your mobile phone percentage, battery percentage.
भाई मैकबुक तो ले
By the
लिया पर
way, your dad
256
was
जीबी वाला
asking
लिया है.
how to track actually your
Hey,
location. We have given the access
why
to
did you tell him, man, that you can also track? He was asking, even
Who?
integrate that to my phone also. I will also track Prajwal.
Who's that?
This
this
guy
guy.
told him.
The guy would at the top of my screen.
No, no, not
Ah,
me.
He is
Next to
actually
me.
showing that yesterday I told him that just like that the topic came about iPhones, and he was looking at my phone since I use iPhone. So your mom was like, she was like, she was sorry that you lost. She was mentioning that your Prajwal also had that, but it's just that it got lost. Told
You are not
called
audible.
regarding the same to check whether the location is available, the lost mobile, is it still reflecting on my Find My app, section in my phone. However, it didn't show up. So then this guy, all of a sudden from nowhere, he told, "Now I can track, uncle. I can track it now because now he is
I
using a
told him,
Android phone. He's using Android phone.
dude,
Yes."
I told him I can track his new phone. That is what I told him. I can track his new phone. I can track, I can see the battery percentage. That is what I told him. So you were like, uncle, even you can do that. You can do that in
No,
your
no, no.
phone.
He asked the
You told,
question, can I get it done in my phone? Then I
you
told,
should,
obviously, I can't lie.
you
I
should
can't
have
lie.
told
I don't know
probably.
to lie. I don't know to
You
lie.
should
So I
lie.
told yes,
bro.
obviously.
In this case, you should lie. You don't know
I
the
want
consequences.
justice.
You don't know the consequences.
I will throw this chicken piece on your face if you're lying right now.
What?
So there was no topic. There was no topic for you to actually pull up your phone and show, yes, I can track this.
I told him I can track his new phone, not the old one. I told him that.
Yeah, it was not
I
necessary. So
It
he's
was
going
At
to
the
necessary.
first, I
that
don't
is a
know. At the
communication
first
that
place, why you went to my home?
It's not your home.
what are you even telling that, bro? You are
What
staying
are you
on the
Huh?
speaking on live?
Okay,
Bullshit.
your
What
house.
bullshit you're speaking?
you fool, you are staying in a rented a house that we have rented you. I'll throw you this spicy chicken piece on your face right now.
Oh, throw.
Very spicy. Anyway, coming to the topic. Uh, so I was talking about
अब आ
this
रही है
enclosure.
नहीं होती तो झंझट नहीं है. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक चिप है, स्पीड भी आपको अच्छी मिलेगी 800 Mbps टू 2000 Mbps और बॉडी की बिल्ड क्वालिटी भी अच्छी है. कुछ ऑप्शन दे देता हूँ. बहुत सारे लोग इसके लिए ही कंसीडर कर वीडियो देख सकते हो, अच्छे से समझाया है.
Why are
पर्सनली
you
मैं
running
टेरा
over the
मास्टर का
video?
TerraMaster. I was talking about TerraMaster, guys. Enclosure. TerraMaster enclosure.
Enclosure, anything is fine. PI
No,
box,
it is not.
TerraMaster,
That's not how things
and
work. If that was the case, then there wouldn't be in the market for 12,850 just the enclosure. This is just an enclosure, guys. 12,850.
I'm telling you,
NVMe SSD enclosure.
enclosure, yeah, enclosure actually depends, but
Hey, bro. Hey, you know what? Hey, Prajwal, you have Gemini. I want you to search, does enclosure matter for SSD to work faster? And I'm
Yeah.
150% sure that it does matter with the local.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does matter, but it doesn't mean that you have to buy a costly one.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That thousand one also works fine.
See, I'm not saying it is not going to work, but the thing is,
The speed, yeah,
with
for
that
sure,
local.
it will work.
Let me complete 1 minute. Give me a minute. Let me complete. I'm not denying the fact that it will not work if you're having a 1,000 rupees enclosure. I agree that it is going to work, but
Yeah, it's gonna
provided
work. Yeah.
it's going to be the slowest thing, and it is equivalent to having HDD or external SSD.
No,
So
no,
there's
no,
no
no. I don't
point.
think
Yeah,
so.
you won't be getting 7,000 MB per second, bro, or
Have
3,000
you
MB per second.
have you tested my SSD enclosure?
Yeah, I'm sure it's not
Wow.
going to be 3,000 MB per second or 2,000 MB per second. You'll still be having 1,000 MB per second itself, because the enclosure won't support that. The
No,
electronics
no,
in that,
no. It will support. It will support. It sure
bro,
will
I'll
support.
tell you, we'll check
It
on
depends
like,
only on SSD. I'm telling you.
wait, share this tab.
Enclosure doesn't have to do anything with the speed.
Who told you? Bro,
I
that's
told you.
one of the craziest thing that you're telling. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I told you.
Does SSD enclosure matters for the speed of SSD?
Bro, which SSD you are buying? Gen 4 or Gen 5?
Gen 4, Gen 5 doesn't make any sense.
Okay. I am a pig now.
Ah, see, there is a 1,000 rupees enclosure that will support up to 10 Gbps.
Please read for yourself, guys.
What?
Yes, SSD enclosure absolutely matters for speed, sometimes more than SSD itself. Here's why: interface or connection time. SATA SSD is enclosure. If you put SATA SSD in USB
Dude,
3.0,
it is showing
3.0,
something else. It is comparing SATA SSD with the
Ah,
NVMe SSD. That is
okay,
not
you
the
want me
topic.
to edit it?
Here, of
Okay, you
course,
want
you
me
have
to
to
edit it?
use NVMe SSD itself for this.
bro, when you
Does
specify it's a Gen 4 SSD enclosure,
does
for sure the company
NVMe
will make
SSD
sure it
Gen
will
4
support.
speed matters with SSD enclosure? Okay, I'm
Bro,
going
this
to mark
food.
that exactly.
Sorry. This uneducated fellow thinks that technology is costlier. This
Bro,
Apple MacBook fan.
okay, let me tell you, this thing does matter, bro. With NVMe SSD in enclosure needs an enclosure that supports NVMe over 3.1 Gen 2 in Gbps closure.
Bro, it clearly mentions that if it is an USB 3.1, it doesn't, specify anything about, buying a costly one or something. If it is USB 3.2,
Yeah, 3.2. If it mentioned USB 3.2, it supports up to 10 Gbps.
that's it. You don't have to spend lot of money for, buying a 3.2 enclosure. It is available cheaper.
So is this needs an enclosure that supports NVMe USB 3.1 Gen 2? Okay, just a moment. Let me try to understand this. NVMe SSD is in enclosure needs an enclosure that supports NVMe over 3.1 Gen 2 10 MB per closer. You'll get SSD full potential.
Hi guys, I am a space guy now.
Uh,
Okay, this looks cool.
See, guys, yes, but only up to what your SSD.
What? That's the incomplete answer. Explain. Just type explain and send it. It will explain.
Got
Okay,
it.
let's break.
NVMe SSD Gen 2, Gen 3 versus Gen 4. Gen 3 NVMe SSD max around 3500 MB per second.
You're buying a
Okay,
Gen 4 for 1000 rupees.
okay, 7000 MB per second. Okay, SSD enclosure bottleneck. When you put an NVMe SSD in an external enclosure, the enclosure decides how much of the speed you'll actually get because it converts PCIe, USB, or Thunderbolt. USB 3.2 Gen
Hello,
2 NV
hello.
Yeah.
10,000 MB per second. So
Yes.
you'll be getting 1000 MB per second. So USB
Dude,
3.2.
instead of arguing, he's showing the example. You can watch.
NVMe M.2 enclosure.
3.2,
USB 3.2.
10 GB per
10 GB
second.
per.
It's cost, it costs only 999 rupees. So what else? What was your argument?
Okay,
What
so
was your argument? No, all this time.
so I'll get 2000 MB per second is what you're letting me know.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, in that case, I can go ahead with this option.
This is an option.
Why
That's
Gen
it.
4 still helps sometimes.
Still, in order to have it waterproof and everything, you'll have to buy the genuine external SSD itself. But yeah,
But you'll get better speeds with this.
yeah, that is for sure. You'll get better speed with this.
The speed which I'll be getting here as per the chat GPT is 2000 MB per second, not more than that. And here
Hey,
I'm getting,
listen
yeah,
here, bro. Yeah, like this Western Digital WD Blue will support up to 5000 MB per second. Read, approx same as write. So this will support 5000 MB per second. So
but
your
it
SSD is
matters
bottlenecking.
but it
So
matters.
your SSD is bottlenecking, not the enclosure.
But SSD enclosure bottleneck, when you put an NVMe SSD in an external enclosure, the enclosure decides how much of the speed you'll actually get, bro. It's not the,
Still, it is better, right?
SSD.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
what I'll be getting somewhere around 2000 MB per second with the risk of having this opened and,
How,
getting
how are you saying that it's 2000 MB per second? It's
the net.
clearly showing that the enclosure will can go up to 10 GB per second,
Yeah,
and SSD can go up to 5000 MB per second.
See, USB 3.2 Gen 2 10 GB per second, the max I'll be getting is 1000 MB per second. If you're able to see my screen, if it is
no, we are not
visible,
able to share screen as of now. That just a
okay.
minute. How to change that? Okay, yeah, now we can see.
So it
So you
says
are saying,
USB 3.2 Gen 2 10,000 MB per second,
dude,
considering 10,000 MB per second is
10
equivalent to
GB.
1000 MB per second is what you will get.
What?
Okay.
If you read it carefully, you'll get to know.
Okay.
It's not me, it's the internet.
Not me. Next to me,
Not me, it's the
bro.
internet.
Then what is that 10 Gbps? What is that for?
That 10 GB PS
Yeah.
is for
It's
SSD.
equivalent to 1000 MB per second.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it gigabits? Right? It's
Yeah,
gigabits,
see,
not
this is
gigabytes.
10,000 Gbps.
Yeah.
Because you can see
It's just like internet provider. They'll
internet
provide
speed.
100,
Yeah,
300 Mbps.
they
Bro,
are
you saw
fucking.
you did show me Western Digital, right? It had 7,000 GB per second. Was it 7,000 or 7,000 MB per second?
MB per second.
MB per second.
M small b or big B. That's
Yeah.
the. Just share the screen once
So
again and we'll
you're
see.
able to see This is what the situation right now is.
This is confusing. This is confusing for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I have to either invest onto a really good enclosure such as TerraMaster, which is out of my budget, which costs somewhere around 30,000 or something, or at least 10,000.
Dude, whatever you're sharing, right? Only you're sharing a single tab, I think.
Okay, now it is going to be visible to
Yeah,
you.
it's visible now.
Either I need to buy TerraMaster SSD enclosure or
But
ROG,
TerraMaster,
or ROG, this one, so that I can get the full potential. This is 10 GB per second.
again, it's
10
1000
Mbps.
Mbps.
Same,
It's
1000 MB.
same. It is same. I'm telling you.
So it's going to cost 6,800 plus. Let's assume that I'll be purchasing.
Hey, bro, why are you buying 6000? Same speed, 10 Gbps. I mean, 1000 MB per second itself. You'll get it for 1000 rupees.
But they say the better the brand is, you get the
Wow,
better the. That's what it is being
Again, he's
told. Because
coming to that.
no, because it says that it's not me. Again, it's the network which says that. You know, wait. It
What is
says in the
says?
very first line, it says that
Does it?
SSD. Yes,
No,
the
no.
SSD
It
enclosures
doesn't say
absolutely
anything
matters
about
for the
brand.
speed.
It doesn't say anything about brand.
Yeah, but it says that SSD enclosures matters for the speed.
Yeah, enclosures matters only
Yeah,
when it
so
is the type.
it's
mm,
the enclosure. The better the brand is,
no,
that
no,
is
no.
when it is going to
You
let you
ask,
know.
you ask, you ask Gemini. You ask ChatGPT.
Okay, I'll ask
Does
him.
the brand matter?
oh,
Does
yeah.
bra- does
Obviously,
brand
the brand.
matters for SSD enclosures for better speed? If yes, explain.
What,
Bro,
what,
you
what?
have to
No, no.
specify
Matters for
Yes, the
SSD.
SSD enclosures
speed
definitely
for the
matters for
speed.
speed.
Dude, you're not.
For a
No,
speed.
just read the prompt that you have given. It's not complete.
Ah, okay, better speed. Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
That's
Even now it is incomplete. Does brands matter? Brand. You should
Oh, okay.
specify brand. Just hold that thought. I'll come back.
Yes, the brand and more importantly, the chipset they've used. They the chipset they use matters a lot for SSD enclosure, especially if you care about getting the best speed and stability. Here's why. Bridge chipset most important. Every enclosure has a controller chip and translates your SSDs or PCI or SATA signals into USB Thunderbolt. Good chipset example J Micron delivers close to the theoretical max of interface of 1000 MB per second on USB 3.2 Gen 2 or 2000 MB per second on Gen 3.2 Gen 2 into 2 MB per second on
Again, I'm
Thunderbolt.
telling you, it's comparing with SATA and the regular M.2. It's not. It's not about brand
Name
here.
changes. Does SSD
Enclosure for
enclosure
M.2.
matters for better speed in NV NVMe. The bridge, yes. Every NVMe closure use a bridge chip to connect PCIe, USB or Thunderbolt. Good brands usually use high quality chipsets. Realtek, RT, la la la
Oh,
la
just
la la.
search for that
No,
Realtek RTL.
wait,
Just
wait.
search for that.
No name brands often use generic unstable controllers that cap your speeds far below the interface limit. Have firmware bugs, disconnects, drive not recognized, struggle with large file transfer, buffer issues. So a quality brand ensures the enclosure runs close to maximum speed of the port. Thermal design. Good
Just
brands
search
like
for
Orico, Sabrent, Ugreen, Plugbees, Asus ROG include heat
just
sinks or thermal pads inside the enclosure. Prevents thermal rotting. Chip enclosures often lack thermal pads. Your Gen 4 SSD may drop
Bro,
from
you'll get
1000
thermal
Mbps
pack
to
for 10
300
rupees.
Mbps mid transfer because of heat.
You'll get thermal packs for 10 rupees.
But you can't add those into your local 1000
yes,
rupees
we
one,
can.
right?
Yes, we can add it.
How do you know that
I'll
this
just
is
Huh?
going to work? Because
if
it
you allow
says,
me, I'll just share my screen. I'll show you the video how it's done. To
okay,
add that
let me show
thermal.
you. Cheap enclosures often lack thermal pads. Your Gen 4 SSD may drop from 1000 MB per second to 300 MB per second mid transfer because of heat. Durability firmware updates. In summary, yes, brand matters. Good brands like ROG, Yoto Master deliver the speed your SSD port can actually reach with proper cooling and stable firmware. Cheap or no name brands often cap speeds, overheat, disconnect randomly, or don't even match the advertised USB version.
Just search for whatever the brands that it had mentioned over there.
Wow.
Sabrent,
So
pluggable.
you are not getting 3000 MB per second with a cheap. What is it? What I would like to let you know is you'll not be getting Prajwal with a cheap enclosure. What you're thinking of 3000 MB per second. You are feeling it
Mm.
1000 MB per second as 3000. For that, people do use a USB. We can run a test right now if you can, if you have it over there.
Here, bro. Panda
USB
versus kangaroo.
SSD speed test.
And what will that um, at what cost that what you are saying that comes? Obviously, you're not saving cost, right?
So if you see people, they actually do this test and want to know what test it is. So they do use this. I strongly recommend that you get this test done. This one, yeah. Disk. Yes, this one.
पड़ेगा स्पेशली फॉर बैकबुक लेकिन जो दूसरा अच्छा ऑप्शन है वो है एसएसटी का ये फास्ट भी है
Yeah, disk speed test. So you need to get this test done, disk speed test done for your external enclosure that you have bought, the local one, and understand what is the speed that you're going to get. So it's going to be somewhere around 1000 Mbps and not 3000 Mbps.
No need of this. What kind of software? You can do it in command prompt itself.
Yeah, if you know the command prompt commands that if you know that trick, then yeah, you can obtain that. But can you give it a try right now? And I want to understand, is it
He
actually
doesn't
really
have
working?
his enclosure right now with him, right?
I don't know.
Who has that?
Once
In your house.
actually
Sorry,
in
in
your
my
house itself.
in our
I mean,
house.
I mean
Okay,
in our
wait.
house.
I have my brothers here, but again,
Even that
somebody needs to.
the one with the mama that we were using, even that is there.
So when you test this, this is when you get to know that actually from the enclosure, are you getting 3000 Mbps? If that was the case, then then there wouldn't be good brands like these ones. These ones closely actually provide what they have mentioned of SSD, whatever the potential of SSD is. They're saying 1000 Mbps, then they'll at least deliver 1000 Mbps. But if you are using the local one in mid, in the middle of the transfer process, so the transfer rate or the transfer speed can drop to 300 Mbps with the local enclosures. So it is really important to have a good branded enclosures as well. TK, like, I'll use my SSD as
That's what
a,
I'm telling you.
I'll use my
Okay,
SSD as
okay.
a,
I'll agree with your point.
hmm.
What kind of rendering shit that you are doing? That you will be doing?
No, that's not the point, bro. When you're spending the same amount
Ah,
of money,
yeah.
even this is going to cost the same. Even this is going
You're
to
not
cost somewhere
mining
around
any Bitcoin,
7,000.
right? Or you're not,
No, 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 no,
doing
no.
any
The point,
rendering, right?
that was not the point. That was not the point here. The point is to get the optimal performance, or you get the, best out of the things in the market. And having external
So,
SSD is at least promising that you'll get somewhere around 800 Mbps per second, rather than me spending somewhere around 7,000. 7,000 is going to be the external SSD, NVMe SSD, and the enclosure another 1,000 rupees. So it's going to come down to somewhere around 7,000 rupees. So ideally, you can think that you're saving 3,000 rupees. But with that, the local enclosure, so your speed from at least getting 884 MB per second, it is going to
okay,
drop down to 300 MB per second.
okay. You're saying that the thermal, what is that? What was that?
Patch.
Thermal pads, right? Don't you think
So
the budget enclosures will offer thermal pads? It will offer. There are
No, if it is offering, fine. But
uh,
how about, are they using the right chip to have to obtain the full potential of the SSD?
yes, that is what you
The
should
bugs,
search
the
for.
bugs, the
Yeah,
chip
that is
which is
what you should
required.
search for now, because see, most of the brands, they'll use same kind of everything. Just that
Bro, if
they'll do
that was the case
rebranding.
in the
They'll
market,
have that
no, if that was the
designer
case in the market, if
designer
that,
case of theirs, and they'll
if
make
that
fool
was
out
the
of you.
case, then why the hell in the market did people have to actually, provide an SSD enclosure which costs somewhere around 6,800, almost the six times the more.
Yes, you
because there's
should.
a people like you
No, 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 no,
who
no.
like nothing.
Bro, I'm looking for the quality one. There will be people who will be
Bro,
looking
Bro,
for
bro,
I'll
quality.
it
tell you.
doesn't mean that the more the expensive one, it means
No, I'm not
it's
talking about the
better.
expensive one. I'm not talking about the expensive one. I'm telling you, there are things in the market. But
Bro, you're
if you,
telling that
so
there'll be a specified chip inside that enclosure. Have
What
you
what
saw which chip it's inside ROG? You don't know.
ROG, yeah, yeah, I can show you.
Then how are
Definitely, I
you
can let you
telling
know.
that? Then how are you telling that ROG is a best brand?
So high quality
Uh,
chipsets are Realtek RT
you just
L9210,
search for that.
J
uh,
Micron,
You
and
just
we
uh,
search for that.
understand, does ROG has best chips?
uh, yeah.
Does, okay, let's check now. Does
No. Hey, check it
R
in their websites or check it in Amazon. What kind of
Chipset that they are
chip they are
using.
offering?
okay.
Okay, just open the description, product description. Again, your screen is not visible. Like, I think there is something have to do with, you sharing the whole screen rather than sharing a single tab.
Okay, I think it's now
Yeah,
visible
it's
to
now
you.
visible. So what's the chipset that they are using? Is it
Aggressive
mentioned?
heat dispassion. Okay, this is one thing.
Dissipation. Dissipation.
Dissipation.
Dissipation.
Dissipation.
Heat
Okay.
dissipation.
Oh shit! It can only support up to 2 TB.
What? Only 2 TB SSD.
Yeah,
Where is it mentioned?
support up to 2 TB with M key plus PM, B plus M. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, I think we need to ask ChatGPT regarding the
No,
same,
Hard.
and
why?
we'll be able to obtain more information about, because Amazon is a more of like a selling place, e-commerce. They cannot
Hmm.
include all the technical aspects of the product. But
Uh,
what we are going to do
Just
is we are going
scroll
to
down here itself. Will.
wait. M2
Asus ROG,
NVMe
right? I'll just
SSD.
search for myself. In my account, it is showing 100 rupees lesser than yours. I don't know why.
Obviously, that
Maybe
is
that's
for because the Apple product that I'm using. Definitely, I'm not buying from my
yeah, yeah,
Apple
yeah,
device
yeah, yeah.
or
Maybe
anything.
that's the
It's that
you know that's the case.
yes, which which which
Dude, this enclosure only supports up to 2 TB for your information.
it's fine, but let's understand what chipset they are using.
hey,
Like
no, no,
this.
no, no. Like you said some chipset, right? Can you mention one?
Yeah.
Hello, Ashwin.
Chipset ROG
ASM
Aerion.
ASM 2362.
Where?
ASM 2362 bridge chip. That's the one, right? ASM 2362.
Interface matching. Like SSDs like Micron's Crucial P5. This can deliver up to 1000 MB per second. Solid 1000 MB per second. Not like, they say 1000 MB per second when you're buying the enclosure, but you get 300 MB
Yeah,
per
it's
second.
1 Gbps to be precise. No, no, not precise, but approximately.
So they use which one? AS Media, right? Is it listed on these section chipset? So we'll see. Where's that part where chipset matter? This was the look at this. AS Media. This is listed here. Hence proved.
Hello.
Hence proved, bitches. The question was, do brands matter for
You're coming. Yeah, yeah. I'm able to hear.
A single USB-C port and access in terms of how much space it'll take up in your backpack or on your desk. So these drives are essentially just about the same thing, but the T7 Shield does give you that higher drop rating, and it also gives you the dust and waterproof performance as well. The T7 comes in 500 gigabytes, 1, 2, and 4 terabytes, and there's a couple different colors you can get it in. The T7 Shield is available in 1, 2, and 4 terabyte. Whenever you compare the prices of these, the T7 Shield is typically just a little bit more expensive per terabyte than the T7
Okay.
is. So which one should you buy? If you need the absolute smallest drive, maybe you're using it rigged on a camera on an iPhone, get the T7 because it is going to be just a little bit slimmer and take up a little less space. There's also certain SSD clamps that this is going to work a little bit better on.
Okay.
But if you don't mind the little bit of extra thickness and weight,
Yes, this is what I was talking about.
Maybe this is for copying. I think after.
No, if it was for copying, then there wouldn't be this mount or something like that. I think it's going to directly go ahead and whatever they're recording, it's going to be connected
Okay.
directly into
This
this.
is very new to me actually. To
work
be
a little bit
honest.
better on.
Even I hadn't seen this, but considering today's cameras and today's quality, it's going to obviously take a lot of time. Like
Lot of data.
Mint is, yeah, exactly, the data, not the time. Yeah, obviously the time as well. Today's shoot and everything, it's going to be for a longer duration. For example, if you're doing a model shooting or something like that for a brands like Flipkart or something like that, over there you'll be requiring lot of shots, and you can't be actually plugging your SD cards and plugging it back once again. Those times, I think these things will be done
But if
within
you don't mind the little
TB is going to be done in one day.
Yeah, maybe.
bit of extra thickness and width on it, I would definitely
That is why if you're considering an external SSD enclosure, an enclosure which is robust as these, with IP65 rating or anything as such, would be really helpful and does make sense. Let's check it out. Robust connectivity, it's saying. Yeah, I want to know what is you know the IP rating
For what?
for this particular
Samsung Shield.
device. Yeah,
I think it is IP69. Like something like that. Again, your screen
cause
is not visible.
never says that it is
No, it's not IP.
it's not
No,
IP rated.
this is not IP rated. Usually, enclosures are not IP rated. Only some of the brands like Asus, that the one that you showed just now, the other one, that that comes with IP rating, but the same chipset. Yeah, this one. The same chipset, Realtek. That is the thing.
Obviously your data needs to be protected, so I would say if it is like SSD or anything as such which is handy, it would be requiring some kind of protection.
Protection is for sure, but mm, If protection is
So
the
let's calculate that. We'll go ahead with this one, Asus 6000. Let's do some math over here today. Let's come back here and search. Oh, okay. I'm not seeing my screen, right? Share this tab instead. Okay, where is the sharing part here?
you
Okay,
can
stop.
share the whole screen, right? I
Yeah, yeah.
don't
But
know.
for you to hear the noise or the voice of the video, that is the reason.
Oh, okay.
I show you my
While
entire
sharing
screen.
whole screen, the voice is not audible.
Yeah, yeah. It is not coming. So
Okay.
now I'm going to go ahead and search calculator, and then we're going to do some math. This is so small. So we'll go ahead with this enclosure 1800. Added with, tell me with one of the best
Best what? Dude, seriously, he left the meeting.
Okay, I think now I'm audible to you.
Yeah, even that background, who is that guy? Even he is visible now. What's his name?
Okay, so we were actually discussing about which SSD to choose.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll keep this aside. Okay, and here we're going to have Samsung. Yeah, Samsung is already there. So we'll now talk about NVMe SSD 1 TB, and we are going to cross verify or cross tally with each other.
what? What did you search? You are searching for SSD.
Yeah, yeah. SSD plus enclosure, and we'll just simply compare it with
Okay, okay. The
external
regular
SSD.
SSD.
Yeah, the regular
Of course,
external
the
SSD.
internal will be of more speed.
I argue with that, but anyway.
Of course, when it comes to speed, internal SSDs are the best.
No, I think you did not understand the whole concept what we went through right now here. You might see this 5000 MB per second,
Hmm.
but the external SSD, even the best Asus, can support only up to 1000 MB per second.
Okay. Dude, what what is the case of the actual SSD, external SSD? Will it perform better? Will it perform in the specified speed itself throughout its
Yeah, somewhere close to that, like somewhere around
you know
900 MB per
even
second.
after using that extensively for whatever the
Yeah. So that's why I went with Samsung and not with other brands is because of the same reason as well. throughout the time when you're using your SSD with other brands, we can actually do a research on that as well. So we'll come here and I'll ask now. Does external SSD Samsung T7 perform better, and is it reliable in comparison with SanDisk external SSD? So we'll now try to understand the chipset, what is being used in these external SSDs. And let's go. I think there are some. So it says when comparing the T7 external SSD with SanDisk external SSDs, here a clear breakdown of their performance, reliability, and which might be the better choice based on the current reviews and real world experience. Comparison, T7 delivers impressive speeds with read up to 1000 MB, write around 1000 MB per second, thanks to its 3.2 Gen 2 interface. SanDisk is a provides similar speed spec right on papers. In benchmark test, both drive often deliver near identical real world performance. For instance, average transfer is 1020, read 950 to 1010, right? Verdict performance is nearly even with both satisfying high speed external SSDs. This is SanDisk
SanDisk
Extreme
is IP rated.
ahead of ruggedness, IP55 rating, dust water resistant, drop protection up to 2 meters. Samsung offers drop protection up to 6 feet but lacks an official IP rating. Heat wise, T7, especially the Shield variant, performs solidly. The T7 demonstrates sustained write exceeds 1 GB per second, one of the fastest 10 GB SSDs tested. Thermal testing showed surface heating maxing around 42 around foreground use, warm but safe. SanDisk extreme maintenance temperature. Verdict SanDisk wins for rugged durability. Samsung holds its own in heat management. Some planning for
SanDisk.
no, 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 no. T7 Shield. SHIELD.
Yeah, T7 Shield, everything is same.
No, 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 it is not. This is T7 Shield. If you're
Okay.
able to see, this is T7.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, that is how it is. Here, detail balance comparison.
So for 1 TB, you're spending around 10,000 bucks.
We'll compare that. We'll compare it that in the video right now.
Okay.
So Samsung T7 Shield offers sequential read write up to 12. I think it's the same. We need to check the verdict. I choose the Samsung T7 Shield if your priorities are consistent, sustainable high speed performance, rugged build, IP65. This gets
Okay.
IP65.
Let's shield. The word shield
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
gets you the IP65 rating.
So SanDisk Extreme or Extreme Pro can offer good speed and a value, but the brand has faced worrying reliability issues, especially with certain capacities. If reliability and long-term peace of mind are critical, Samsung has the edge.
I can't understand why they're using peace of mind.
No, because what happens with the storage devices, what I have come across throughout my experience is there's things called Fat 5 and everything. Have you heard of these things in storage?
What is
USB
Fat 5?
Fat 5. Yeah, USB. Because I'm into DJing, I had to research all these things, Fat 32 and everything. Fat 50, and there are a lot of other things as well. So basically, it's about the speed and everything. Throughout the time, the speed which is required that gets dropped with these storage devices. So it's really important to go ahead with more sustainable ones. You're spending 10,000 today. You're in the verge of saving around 500 rupees or 1,000 bucks. You are actually risking the fact that throughout the time the SanDisk can actually start becoming slower and slower in the next 5 years. If you're planning for next 5 years, the storage for next 5 year, and this SanDisk, if it is actually becoming slower in nature, the speed and everything, from 1000 MB per second to 500 MB per second. I'm sure in this ever changing world, time is going to be the most crucial thing. And you cannot be like, you know, uh, you cannot be like having things which are slower in nature. It's going to be of no use. Imagine, you filling 1 TB until 900 GB, and things are now started working slowly, and you feel like you're using an old thumb drive or pen drive instead of you're feeling like using an SSD. That's what they mention, peace of mind. So long term peace of mind are critical. So that's when the Samsung has the edge. Samsung,
Samsung has the
I'm actually
edge.
planning for Samsung fridge as well, if you're able to see this. So this is 2025
Newer model. Okay.
launched fridge, which has
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi
enabled.
and AI refrigerator.
So you can, you can say just, hey Siri, make my refrigerator convertible. Hey Siri, do
Mm,
this.
uh,
Hey Siri, do
that
that.
that's not the only thing. The Samsung ecosystem, right?
Yeah, that is what the use case for this Wi-Fi enabled means.
Yeah, and that this
You
has
can just go through the
multiple
your
modes and
app.
everything. In the app, you can actually make the changes into the
Refrigerator
refrigerator.
working. Yeah, that is how
Yeah,
it
you
works.
can monitor what amount of electricity is being consumed, and
No,
if
I
you're
don't
on a
think about
vacation.
the electricity, but you can definitely do this one, like, to make it
So
convertible.
even no. You can actually also, if she's emphasizing about that as well, you can see the battery. What is it? The not the battery.
Temperature.
Yeah, not the temperature. The power consumption as well. You can monitor that as well in this app.
Again, it's not
So
audible. Like, I think you have
no,
able
I've turned
mic.
it off here. If you're able to see, I've turned it off because it doesn't make any sense. So at your whenever you're away from your home, you can actually, when you're out, you want things to be colder, then you can actually do this. And there are 5 layers, 5 modes of uh, options that you can choose.
5 use
And in this app,
cases.
but I want to show you what is the power consumption being used and that being shown here. Let's see.
No, I think they have not mentioned the power consumption, only the
No,
temperature.
it is area. Energy usage cost of the month, 435 WH
Watt hour. Okay.
watt hour, and energy usage cost of this month. So you
Hmm.
can monitor everything. I know that it's not that of a useful thing, or
Yeah,
whether it's an
even
or
it will not be accurate, I think.
yeah, accuracy also is something. It depends on the sensors that are in the product. But I feel like um, at least you're getting these
Some,
features which you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
getting in all the other brands,
So
which is
when,
almost costing
if
the
we,
same.
if we compare the ones that we had, came across in Smart Bazaar, right?
Hmm.
This one has the edge. Like, this one's good.
Yeah, I think it was there. It's just that the salesman was not really interested. He felt that we are just looking because we want to look. We are lookers and not buyers, is what he thought. I think he
Like,
thought we were all college kids just exploring the city and exploring the market. He didn't know that this is what we were looking for. So he could not explain that. No worries. I'm like, I can do my own research. So one thing came into my mind. Top three brands were LG, Samsung, and Whirlpool. LG has that intelligence is what they have emphasized in their videos, but the winner is always the Samsung because of its ecosystem and everything. Maybe today I might be using iPhone, but in the near future I might actually move to Samsung. And Samsung does gives me all these kinds of features which are really good, that you can monitor everything within your phone and control within your phone. It's like you are ahead of your time, unlike the features which are not required in a car, like like a sunroof.
That's for sure.
You're not audible.
Samsung. Just a moment. Now, am I audible now?
Still not audible.
Now, am I audible now?
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Samsung, like coming to comparison for Android and iPhones, I think, yeah, Samsung takes the lead and like Android takes the lead, as you told. That's for sure.
No, it's not the competition between Android and Apple here, or the iOS here. The ecosystem what Samsung is building, right? So they
Mm.
have products everywhere. They have even from microwave to refrigerator to SSDs to HDD to TV, air condition, everything. So if you fall under that ecosystem, right, I think it's going to be a lot more easier for you to control things in your home.
Yeah, like even it is not that Apple, cannot come up with all these products, but Apple stays, in perfecting things rather than expanding. That is what my
Samsung
opinion.
is also, I think they are also perfect, is what I feel. Samsung has always been perfect in my
Samsung,
experience.
I can't say it's perfect, but again, they are into everything. They'll at least
They have
expand,
been
try to
into everything.
expand.
My when since a kid, I'm using Samsung fridge in my granny's place, and
Mhm.
it still works like like a new one, and I've never seen. And also, what is the catch? It's just like how Samsung provides 6 years of upgrade,
Software
software upgrade
in their every phones, right?
in their every phone, since they're giving that 6 years of software upgrade. The same way, this Samsung fridge, in the fridge industry, or in the fridge department of Samsung, they are giving 20 years warranty for their inverter compressor. And LG and all the other brands are giving just 10 years. So it clearly says that Samsung is more reliable because they're so confident with 20 years of you know reliability in their compressor. They show that a compressor is the main part of the fridge, and they are giving assurance that their fridge is going to be you know in perfect shape for next 20 years. So having such Wi-Fi enabled AI refrigerator would would not make sense today, but maybe down the line in the future, they might come up with something, advancements in the refrigerator as well.
Yeah, maybe they'll try and provide the software update within the refrigerator as well. you
Yeah,
know
firmware update. And they might
since it
also
is
come up with
now since it is Wi-Fi enabled, maybe for sure it will be having some the brain, basically. There will be some chipset or something, some CPU that controls Wi-Fi, based on you know your interruption through app. It will be
Yeah,
working.
yeah. They've already told that. They've already told that. They've already mentioned that you can set a timer that your food is going to be spoilt in so many days. It's going to give you a reminder after so many days.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Just
so
a
maybe
moment.
down the line in the future.
Okay.
So, if you are providing what are the vegetables that is in your fridge, it can give you, the dishes that you can prepare out of it based on your health. By obtaining your details or demographic inputs from your Samsung watch, it will understand what is your health condition right now, and based on your age, based on your gender and all the other aspects, by obtaining these details and you inputting what you have added into your fridge, I think it is going to give you a diet plan as well
Yeah,
in
that's,
just 5 minutes, 10
whatever
minutes.
you're saying, I agree with that. But doesn't that, concern about privacy?
No, you are going to go ahead and provide your details solely. It's your choice. You're consenting to that. You're
Uh-huh.
using the watch. You're using the watch. You're allowing it to monitor your health by BPM and everything. The purpose of it is to actually know your BPM, to what steps that you have taken and everything. And you are by yourself giving inputs into that app that these are the ingredients that I have actually purchased, and you don't have to input that also. I think they might come up, they've already come up with Samsung AI intelligence, and you just say that which tree is this, it'll give you each and every detail, how to prepare chips and everything. And I think all you have to do is you take the grocery shopping, and once everything is inside the fridge, you scan that, I guess, and immediately it might come up with a week diet plan,
Yeah.
or what desserts you can prepare out of it. Maybe they might have not brainstormed so much, but I might be giving an idea with this mainstream right now here. And I'm sure they can
So
actually go ahead
yeah,
and
like,
compile these details, and they can do it. I'm sure
while
they might have already thought about it, and that's why they're coming. And you have your washing machine connected to your Samsung app, with your Samsung washing machine. Just imagine everything. It's like, we are in the near future.
yeah, like, you soon after I watched that Wi-Fi enabled AI refrigerator, all these thoughts crossed my mind, and even I thought of the same thing. But yeah, again, it's all about
No,
technology and the.
it's there already. It's there. It's just that the thing is, people will go ahead with LG washing machine, Samsung refrigerator, iPhone for their primary phone. So what happens is it's really going to be hard for the ecosystem to work. But I think Apple did a great job in emphasizing about that ecosystem, the word ecosystem, for them to actually work things properly. See, if I have to actually record my, if I have to give any prompt or just simply record my voice, right? So my iPhone is going to be activated immediately over there,
Yeah,
and
like, yeah,
I can actually, and
that is what,
actually,
the ecosystem. That is what I told you. Apple comes with, perfecting
innovation,
things. But
innovation.
yeah, like, Apple is into perfecting things, but Samsung is into exploring things. That is what I told you. This is what perfecting things means. Like, when you activate mic on your laptop, it activates mic on your, maybe your, AirPods, or maybe on your phone. That is what.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm actually trying to show you my phone right now, which is connected to my. Here it is. Yeah. If you're able to see my screen, maybe let me check how I need to share it.
It's visible. It was visible.
Okay. Yep.
It was visible.
Where is the meet? Want to know? Oh yeah, here is the meet, and yeah, here's my phone. I can scroll everything. I can receive my phone here itself in my screen here. If the phone comes here, and if I'm connected to, I can check. I don't have to look into my phone. Everything is here. I just authenticate that by looking into it or something. Okay, or just oh, psych. Let me check. He got a notification now regarding that. Let's see. Oh, it got logged out.
So once your sign in process is completed, you can access through here itself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
And what about if streaming? When it comes to streaming, is it doable? Like you have to share something that is on your phone while you're streaming through your laptop.
Let me check. 1 minute.
Is the background noise is audible also? Like this mic is very sharp. That's why I'm asking. Like there are a lot of
No, no,
people.
no. It is. No, no, no. It's not. It's not.
Okay.
Ah, I just lost the access to my camera now. I'm trying to. Oh, let's see. Some permutation and combination. Since the voice ID, sorry, since the face ID didn't work, it's not. It logged out. It got logged out, which is a really good security feature.
Yeah, that's for sure. Can it be accessible only through Face ID or is there something else?
I think there's something else as well. Just a moment. I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay.
Or I'll just simply call my brother to ask that. ವಿನಯ್ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಏನು ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾದು ಹಾ ಏಯ್ ನೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ
ನಿಂಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಾ?
ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇರು, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
ನಿನ್ಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವತ್ತು.
ಹಾ ಹಾ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ರೀ. ಹಾ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಚೆಕ್. Need to go back to hi bro. Hi bro. Busy right now. Right now. Need to go to Rahul's chat. Think I've been not shared with that.
No, like without sharing the passcode, you're not, definitely you will be not be able to open that live thing, right? Because see, if you can remember on that day, on while we were installing, you asked for that passcode and everything. So we had shared that, and you have been able to access there itself while you are traveling, I think. You remember?
Okay, I'm trying to, oh, I got the easiest one now. One said 8.
Did you find it?
No, no, no. Just a moment. Daddy.
Just try to look for your family group. I think it is shared over there.
This is the issue that we face with,
Communication.
no, no, no. We face with face IDs and fingerprints. Our banking customers also, they do forget their passwords and passcodes. Then so used to, logging in with their face ID. After a couple of months, they'll just forget that.
At least by that way, you'll get a chance to, reset your password. Even that's safe.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be right back. This access is really important for me. 1 minute.
Okay, you can take your time.
Okay, I'll be right back. 1 minute.
Mhm. 'Where to change the country? Okay, here it is. Osmo 3. Okay, Pocket 3. I'm not looking for this. I'm looking for this. $8,800 as of today. ₹24. So it has crossed the mark. Okay. UAE version. What's special with UAE version? I'll search for black ones.
I didn't get the access, but anyway, I'll figure it out once everything is fine. But now we were discussing
You did
something.
not find the solution.
No, I could not. I have to change the password. But anyway, we
Okay.
will look into other things like how optimized this thing is. I thought I'll show you with my, I'll show you this and with, oops, this is an incorrect password. But anyway, I think I need to change the password now. But what I was trying to tell you is I could show you what's happening in out of my house within my phone,
Okay.
so I can check my cab details tomorrow and for Thursday and everything within my phone. So this is how Apple has optimized things. But anyway, now coming to the topic, I think they are going to go ahead and they are going to definitely come up with a broader spectrum of ecosystem, not just with laptop, phone, and watch, but Samsung has a much bigger approach, is what I feel. With that being said, so we were actually doing some research that Samsung T7 Shield is the best. So we would like to understand which chipset is being used in the Samsung T7 SHIELD. Okay, I'm getting two responses right now.
ಇದು ಸೀಬೆಕಾಯಿ ತಿಂತೀಯಾ?
No,
ಕೊಡ್ಲಾ?
ಕೊಡಿ. So I've got some fresh. Oh, you're having the junk. I'm having the healthy things which will keep me away from doctor. An apple a day keeps a doctor away. Unfortunately, the doctor went completely away from me today. But anyway, let's go.
So yeah, I'm having a sip of badam flavored milk from Nandini. Both both the powder and the milk is from Nandini. So again, this is not sponsored by Nandini.
All right, so ChatGPT wants me to provide the feedback based on the two response right now. Left side is much more simpler, but I'd go with detailed information. Chipset inside Samsung T7 Shield. Bridge chip USB interface. The T7 Shield utilizes the AS Media. Is that the one which is used
Yes, in
ROG?
ROG, the first one,
Yeah.
the expensive one.
Three point two Gen 2 speed. 10 GB. Okay. In nutshell, we'll try to understand AS Media is being used. Okay. So we'll go ahead with comparison between. This is charged. So 6,800 is the cost of the enclosure itself. So we need to find out which is the best internal SSD. Which one is the best?
Sorry, for internal.
Yeah.
Go for
If
Western
you are
Digital.
actually,
Go for
are you
Western
sure
Digital.
Western Digital is actually the best brand?
Like not best, I can say, but considering the
We'll go.
price
We'll
point, it
consider.
is best.
In hypothetical situation, we'll go ahead with Samsung itself because we are looking for the best right now in the market. This is 1 TB and this costs 7,599. 199. So this comes down to 14,399 for 1 TB SSD. Thank you. So if I go ahead with internal SSD option from the best to the best, it cost me for 1 TB for 14,399. But if I go ahead with 1 TB T7 Shield, this is going to cost me 11,000.
But the other thing is upgradable. No, you can have 6 TB of SSD instead of 2 TB or 1 TB. You can use other SSDs as well.
You mean to say the internal one?
The one with the casing, yeah.
No, this is the one with the casing.
Yeah, this in this one it is interoperable. Like you can operate this with the other SSDs as well. Something like that.
My right side chest is paining whenever I'm breathing.
Right side. Right side is not an issue. Left side it should not pain. Is
No,
it
but I'm
the rib cage or the muscle?
not sure exactly.
Is it the pain from the bones or is it from the muscle pain? Or is it something internal? Definitely it will not be internal because it is in the right side.
No, I'm concerned about the lungs.
Do you smoke?
I don't smoke now.
So
I'm
what's the
concerned
concern?
about what doctor told the tuberculosis.
Did you go for that test that you have mentioned? You should have, right?
I'm planning to do it tomorrow. Do let me know, or we'll catch up later to go to lab in the morning.
Yeah, we have labs here in our place itself.
Yeah. So we'll go, but without any delays. We'll. So you told with this thing I can expand, but the one which I showed you, I can expand to one more TB.
Okay, this option, this supports only 2 TB.
Yeah.
Definitely not worth the price. It may, ultimately in the argument, it may win with, whatever the chipset, that, this, etc., etc. But this is not winning when it comes to price.
Oh, check it out.
Oh shit, man. Did you see that? Not for SATA.
Not for
NV.
SATA.
So this is purely built for NVMe.
I'm trying to understand whether this is expandable. Oh yeah,
4 TB.
NVPCAD up to 4 TB. So what if I? So I'm planning to buy this one. This another. This is another story. Along with that, I want to purchase something like this.
No, not this. Definitely not this. Go for Western Digital. You'll get 2 TB for the same price, same speed, same warranty, same everything.
I don't think so.
Yes, almost same price, not same price, almost same price. See, 2 TB for 13,500, and you'll get this. Uh, just few days back, your brother brought it, right? It had cost him only 8,000, I think, 8 or 9,000 maybe.
This is also the best. 2 TB, 15,000. What? How much does this cost? 13. So
13,500.
I
This
go with Samsung.
13,500 is not the final price. I'm telling you. I bought it way cheaper, only for 9,000 something. Your brother bought it for 8,000 something. 2 TB
So
one.
even with this also, if I apply some
No, no,
credit card,
will not get discounts for Samsung one. After considering all that things I've
okay, let's
gone
compare
through,
between Samsung and the Western Digital.
you just type the link. You just copy the link and paste both the links
No,
and
no,
just type compare.
Samsung versus Western.
Is there any puja going on? It's actually audible.
Oh, it is audible. Actually, in isolation, I think you'll hear it even better.
Yeah, somewhat it is suppressed now, but still I can hear slightly here and there.
Not, there's a video that they're playing right now.
You can definitely consider closing your doors, right?
Harish needs to watch. It's Harish celebration going on. I'm glad Harish is back. Hmm.
It's almost more than 3 hours now since we have started this stream.
Reliability, endurance, most drivers offer solid. Samsung often praised for reliability, though some models like the 970 Plus have isolated reports of failure of features, bugs, drive locking read. Bundled with heat sinks for thermal, a few users favor them for reliability or value when Samsung prices are high. In verdict, what is the verdict? My recommendation for top tier performance, opt for Samsung, especially the 990 Pro if you're looking for excellent value with nearly comparable performance. WD series are compelling alternative on tight budgets or general usage. WD Blue, an effective cost conscious choice. If you'd like to find helping current deals or pairing with your setup, yes, with the Amazon comparison.
Hello. Try to
Inter
paste the links itself so that it will be much easier for that. Now I'm telling you the prompt has went something somewhere else.
no, it's actually the correct one. Internal.
It is showing for T7 shield. T7 shield is not internal.
Okay, I think I'm not
Try to
put.
paste the link itself. Yeah, copy this link and copy Samsung ones. Not this one. Go up. Go up. Yeah, this one.
Both are sponsored. Wait,
Sponsored or what? Don't care. And it is this is only for 1 TB, man.
we'll go ahead with 1 TB comparison itself.
Okay. Just copy the link. Yeah, there. Copy that link. Paste it over there. You just versus, yeah. That's much better. Search for Samsung. Search for Samsung. Yeah, that's 2 TB.
This is 2 TB.
Just type in there Samsung 1 TB SSD. My God, why are you so clumsy while you're typing?
No, I was actually not looking into the screen. That's why. Sorry, I was looking into the screen, not into the. Don't
Keyboard.
you ever actually, you know, doubt my doubting, test my typing skill. I do every day a lot of typing.
Okay, just give it a go. What?
Up.
You just type in there that compare these SSD with SSDs in these two links. Just
Okay, now
edit
let
that
me tell
prompt
you
itself.
what is the you know, I'll show you what is actually now prompt engineering is. Assume that you are purchasing an internal SSD for 1 TB and you are in a and you're in a confusion and you want to compare between Western Digital 1 TB NVMe SSD and Samsung 1 TB NVMe SSD. So give me the detailed information and comparison to let me know which one is the best choice for exporting music, exporting DAWs, mostly for music production, and for video editing or rendering softwares files. You're not audible.
Again, I'll tell you, it will take the other SSDs and it will compare.
No. I've mentioned it.
You should have told that SSDs from the above mentioned link.
No. See, it's already under it. It has already understood. After SSD
No, it is not, in my
wait.
opinion.
You could not hear that actually. I bet you didn't hear my prompt. See, internal NVMe drives used for music production, DAW sample library export. See, these are the internal ones.
Just open that. Wait, I'll just search for myself.
These
1
two.
SSD, 1 TB SSD. Internal. Crucial. Western Digital. Is it SN71000 that you have compared? No, right?
No, if you're able to see the screen, this is 990.
Like I told you,
This is
right?
not
It is
NVMe,
comparing
right?
something else. It is NVMe. It is NVMe. It should be.
Hey, for gaming editing, yeah. These are the ones. Samsung has 17,499 rupees ka SSD as well, just for 1 TB.
I
Best
think
AI,
it's with
best for
just
AI
look at the
computing.
speed. Just look at that speed. 14,800 Mbps. That's totally above the benchmark.
So that's why you need to have really good enclosures for this, such as the ROG and everything. I think even ROG is not
I don't recommend using enclosures with these kind of chipsets. You'll have to use it internally to.
for laptops, right?
Yeah, I don't recommend using enclosures for this chipsets with this much of speed. That's for sure. First of all, using enclosure is not recommended. Since in your case, you're trying to look for an alternative which is, convenient and with better speed than an HDD. So, well, in that case, you can use enclosures, but you know, when you're spending so much of money, when you're spending for 14,000 Mbps and everything, I don't recommend using an enclosure. Any enclosure for that matter. That's not, worth the money that you've spent for so much of speed and you're not getting that speed.
No, that's when the TriMaster and all these big giant enclosure companies comes, which is going to make you use of the full potential of these powerful SSDs. Is what I would like to let you know.
Okay, well, you spend more on the TriMaster enclosures and this Pro version of Samsung SSD. You can obviously invest into an much better external SSD itself.
Much better SSD. I mean, SSD 1 TB, you don't have much option. You do have, yeah, yeah. I've seen a lot of amazing brands, not just Samsung. 1 TB, there are brands like OEM or something. I forgot the name, but yeah, there are a good amount of brands.
No, OEM is not recommended. I
Not
don't
OEM.
recommend OEM.
No, not like OEM. There's one more
There
brand.
is
I have.
Western Digital, there is Crucial, there is
These are not actually the best brands. Let me show you how to check all the
what?
how to
This
check the history, because I have checked one of the best external SSDs.
external or internal.
External.
Just search for external SSD. You'll find.
No, no. How to browsing history? Yes. Not even kidding. I'll show you. OEM. ON. ON. You know how much it cost for just 2 TB? For just 2 TB, it cost 51,000.
Okay.
These are the ones that I was talking about. ON. These are like the most powerful.
40
Robust
Gbps.
build. 40 GB per second is what they say. Thunderbolt.
It's again GB. B for small b. It's a small b. Again, it will be 4000 Mbps itself. Same speed.
But external, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. Yeah. Consider it is an external. Considering that it is an external, that's the benchmark. Holy shit, mother of Jesus. 2,06,000 rupees
Yeah, can actually spend so much.
for
There
an
is no
8
selling
TB.
at the moment
I can,
to buy.
I can build the whole setup out of 2 lakh rupees. In the cost of this one SSD, I can build an whole, gaming setup out of it.
I need to purchase this as well now.
What is that?
The laptop stand for DJing.
Oh shit, just a moment. I think there's a power cut. And I have to turn off my fan when there is a power cut. UPS in
This
my house
cost
doesn't
10,000.
support.
This cost 10,000.
What the hell, man? Why are you spending so much, on these things?
These are really important. DJ while
10,000
DJing.
rupees.
Yeah.
Just try and try to find better options, like the one which you can mount into the table itself. Like that
It
that
should look,
that will only
see, for
cost
DJing,
less.
right? For DJing, I want something which is aesthetic as well.
Yeah, it is aesthetic. It will be aesthetic. Much aesthetic than this one, because see, it will be something like a single rod from which one extension is coming, and you'll keep your laptop over that. That is much aesthetic than all these crap, I'm telling you.
But for DJing, there's specific way thing like how you want this to be. Even these are good.
No, dude, you're spending a lot
These
of
are
money.
actually.
Wait, I'll share you a link. No?
So in this one, you can actually hold the laptop here, keep the laptop and console over here. Everything on the top.
Console and laptop. Okay.
Yeah, everything at the top. But the cost just 11,000.
Just, are you even kidding me?
I see in the market the competitors are already using something like this. something like this. I can surely consider this, which costs somewhere around 1,000 rupees, but it just feels like it won't be tall enough for keeping for DJing purpose, or to have it for a DJing purpose. This wouldn't be enough. You want this to be even taller.
Is it the one that you showed just now, the one which holds both the console and everything? Does it comes in handy? Like, is it foldable or something like that?
This one?
Yeah,
No, no, not
it's
this
not
one.
right.
This one, you're talking about this one, right?
I'll try to share you a link. If you can see, that would be much better option.
I don't see any link yet.
Just a moment. Yeah, open that link. You just ignore the monitor part. Just consider only the laptop part. You
No, no,
can
no. These would be really helpful for me when I'm in my workstation here. If I'm working here, this.
no. What I'm trying to say is, it is this comes in handy. It is only a single rod that you can carry everywhere, and you don't have to screw it or spanner it or something. It will have a knob that you have to connect to one of the tables that you use, and you just tight it. That's it. And you can use the laptop very conveniently. This is only for the laptop that I'm saying. That this doesn't carry your console. Maybe if you integrate this into something else, even you can design that into carrying console as well at the same time. But this is something something good option for a budget, this one.
1 minute. I will stop sharing my screen. Thinking of something.
Even this as well is good. If you can see my screen that I've shared, something like this would be much better option. Dude, what is that sound? Even I have the other, cheap option. Not cheap, but affordable. Open this link. I'm sharing with you now. Okay, even you can hear that crackers.
Yeah.
Even I can hear that crackers.
Anyway, we will look into this right now.
Look into what?
I'm just worried that we had petrol, a little bit petrol, right? So I'm thinking whether it's like chemical pneumonia in my chest or something.
Dude, I'm telling you, you just go for a blood test first and then you come to, any conclusion. Before that, don't even think of coming into any conclusions. Because see, getting to know about your health on Google is like, it's like, you know, uh, I don't know what to compare that with, but that's like very idiotic thing to do.
Anyway, we will look into that in a while. We'll go in the morning, early morning.
Yeah, with
I'll
the
have nothing.
empty stomach,
Yeah. Not have anything.
you don't
Not even.
not even water. I think, yeah.
Oh wait, all our history is gone now.
You have closed everything.
Yeah.
In ChatGPT, it should be there.
No, it's not there.
Okay. After all the comparison and shit, did you come to any conclusion?
No, not yet. That is the confusion right now. I think, I'll go ahead with Samsung T7 Shield external SSD.
1 TB for
Yeah.
15,000 bucks.
No, 1 TB one.
Yeah, 1 TB. How much that does that cost
I'll
right
share
now?
my screen. So this costs 10,000, 11,000.
Just wait for some offers to come up. We'll see.
Oh, no. At this moment, right, my work is actually getting delayed with all these delays. So hardly, what do you think? How much discount will I get? 2,000, 3,000?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
You can track the price, right? You can just go ahead and track the price.
How do I do that here? I've forgotten that.
Just copy the link and search for Amazon price tracker and open the first link. You just copy this link, product link first. Again, your screen is not visible. Okay, try and paste that here. Go down.
Highest it is 30,000. Average. Lowest
Lowest
7,000.
7,000. Just go down. When it was lowest? November 2024. Okay.
7,000 was actually. Okay, wait. In October 2024, it was. October 2024 was actually 9,000.
Only 1,000 of
Great
discount.
Indian Festival sale.
What about that recent this one? What was that price in the recent sale? Just go to the recent dates, like previous month and the month before that. What was the price?
No, it's not available here.
No, just go for the August
Right.
2025. Yeah, there is a little spike down.
Yeah. It was actually 10,000.
So
14th
1,000.
of August.
So 1,000 discount and discount over that as well. Like using credit card, there will be some credit card discounts as well at that time during sale. Just search for the same product on Flipkart. Again, share your screen. Share the entire screen for the matter. Yeah, much better now. Samsung. What was that?
So it was.
Same price, right?
Yeah, this is the one. Which
Okay.
one is this? 33,000.
I'll just try to end the stream right now. I'll
Yeah.
have to leave for my work. So, like some personal work. So I'll have to end the stream and I'll have to end this conversation as well.
Okay, which one shall I buy?
That is for you to decide. We have done a lot of comparisons. Only thing is about price. If you are willing to, spend so much, you can obviously buy Samsung, but I don't recommend spending this much of money for only 1 TB of SSD.
Wait. Um, yeah, I know, but I'll get the really good casing as well. I don't have to spend extra on casing, which will cost around 14,000. And then I'll plan to buy this thing,
I'll tell
which
you
is
one
green.
thing. You just buy this one first. We'll decide, that one later.
Hey, no. I'll buy this one, and then I'm sure I'll buy
Okay,
that one
just
as well.
paste that as well here. We'll see. Yes, okay.
Lowest is
Average
11,000. Oh, lowest is 6,000.
6,900. Okay, in the early February of this year, it was lowest.
It
10,000
went down
bucks.
to 10,000. When was 14th of August? Let's check. Well, 14th. 12,000. Oh, not bad. 12,500. I think I can wait on this for Big Billion. This thing is something urgent requirement, so I'll buy this. So let me check here. Card benefits. How to check here? Card benefits.
Bank offers. Axis Bank. Search for ICICI. There. Bank offers. Click on bank offers.
Micro for this one.
Mm.
Okay, 17 instant
7.5%
discount.
instant discount.
Access
Up
SBI
to
debit card.
1,000 rupees. Okay. On Axis Bank credit card. This is not for ICICI.
No, it is
So
not for.
basically, the now the time is for Axis Bank customers. So again, I can't help with even this as well.
Okay. All right, I'll think about it and I'll order it soon. Bye.
Okay, sure.
Thank you for joining all. Have a lovely time ahead. Thank you for checking this stream. You've
Hope
ended it.
hope you have not enjoyed so far.
Bro, we'll go tomorrow to hospital
Yeah,
in the morning.
okay. You just I'll just
At
keep
what time will you wake up? I'll wake up at 7 and we'll go.
okay. You just keep a reminder now itself. We'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to take some rest right now. I'm just worried. All right,
Exhausted.
bye bye.
Okay. See ya. See you guys. Peace out.